Alrighty then. So, I'm gonna spin another tale about my best friend there. Um, his mother was a wonderful woman. She was amazing. One of the best moms you'll ever meet. Between her and my mom, I give you a top five. Well, between her and my mom, they're the best. Um, God said he broke the mold on those. He's like, I can't make any more moms. That's why women suck today. I'm just kidding. I'm fucking around. But no, seriously, a great woman. Mother's a strong person. She was. She walked everywhere. Didn't ask for a ride. Walked to go to the grocery store. Fucking walked back home. She loved her soaps. Don't interrupt her while she's watching the soaps. You know. Don't do that. Yeah, if they had a president's address and she had to miss her soaps because of it, she'd get up at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. This before, VHS and shit, VCRs. Like, she would get up at 3 o'clock in the morning just to watch the rerun. That's how much she loved those fucking things. And, so Miss Barrowland Hoffman was born on October 5th, 1946. She died on October 22nd, 2017. Her and Mr. Dale met at Schwegman's, which is an old school grocery store that closed like a long time ago. And that's why they met each other. They were married for about 40 years. And just a wonderful woman. And I always remember her letting their dog Tricks out. That dog is old as time itself. Motherfucker died at like 18 years old. He was older than me. But she would take him out. She'd send her a porch smoking cigarettes. So you could see her. She's just not nosy, but just kind of like, staring at the neighborhood. Just watching. Just like, oh, look at these stupid motherfuckers over here. You can see. I see what Dale gets from. There's nobody as honest as she was. She'll tell you. She don't give a fuck. And there's a saying she had, but I'm gonna tell this tale. If there is a heaven, I could see her telling Jesus off and sitting by St. Peter by the gate, and every time somebody dies and goes up there, not the whole gang, little Dale. That was her famous statement. I'll never forget it. Every time I knocked on the door, it'd be just me, not the whole gang, little Dale. But she'd always let me in, I guess, shit. When I say she used to change my diapers, she used to change my fucking diapers. Mom used to drop me off over there, and been on Dale for 44 years, my whole life. And just a wonderful woman. Wonderful woman. Again, she loved the soaps. I'm telling you, you couldn't get that woman off of that. But I've been playing music with a friend of mine, this chick Amy, I went to high school with. And she's a professional musician. And we've been making a list of like cover songs, and most of them turn out to be original songs. But we have a list, and Dale suggested an Elvis song. His mother loved Elvis. I believe she owned the entire, original records of Elvis and the Beatles. I'll never forget. At my first wedding, God, I wish I could fucking forget it. But anyway, I digress. But the song I picked was Something in the Way. One of my favorite songs. I love George Harrison. And that song was fantastic. And the reason why I picked it is because where my first ex-wife lived, there was a bus stop. And the image on it, I forgot what it was, like a chick and a dude, some shit like that. And it said Something in a Way. And I love that song. And I don't think it had anything to do with the song, but I was like, yeah, that's the one I'm going to pick for, dance at our wedding. Which, God, I wish I could forget all that. I digress. Anyway, and so after that song played, his mom came up to me. And she was like, Jonathan, who picked that song? I said, I did. She's like, you like the Beatles? I said, I love the Beatles, Miss Barrow. She was so elated, to know that I like that type of music. Wonderful woman. Between her and my mom, you can't. God broke the mold. There ain't women out there like that anymore. And that's just facts. Not saying there ain't good ones out there. But anyway. So me and Amy, and she's been working hard on this shit. Like hard. I'm like, don't you have kids to teach music to? You got a job, right? But she's been working hard on it. Doing the mixing. And the instruments. It was all vintage instruments we played on. With the exception of a Pearl drum kit, which is custom made. Excuse me. But like everything, all the instruments played on was from the 50s. All of them. Every single one. Besides the drum kit. Even a microphone. I've never even seen a microphone like that. But anyway, I digress. I miss Dale's mom. I think about it every day. She was a wonderful, wonderful woman. I'll never forget her always standing on the porch, letting tricks out, smoking cigarettes, and just not nosy, but just watching the neighborhood like, look at these stupid fucks. What a woman, dude. What a woman. Anyway, I digress. Alright, I think that's it. I'll just go ahead and play the song. Slap dicks, suck dicks. I miss you, Miss Sparrow.
I was searching for a tender kiss, trying to find a little light.
Every road felt empty, every dream had slipped away. I kept believing somehow love would find me one day. Blue moon, you watched me from above. You knew I needed more than another passing love. I kept hoping,
I kept waiting,
though the answers never came. Then you walked into my life and nothing stayed the same. Now we're standing here together, two hearts beating side by side. Every wish we made in silence finally came alive. Under the same moon shining, everything feels brand new. I found my forever the night I found you.
You turned my tears into laughter, filled the spaces in my soul. Every missing piece I carried finally became whole.
Every lonely mile behind me led me to this place somehow. All the dreams I almost gave up are the life we're living now. Now we're dancing in the moonlight, no more demons left to chase. Every step has brought us closer, every heartbeat found its place.
Under the same moon shining,
nothing else compares.
when I found your love, I found the answer there. Blue moon, keep watching over us, guide us through the years ahead. In your quiet, gentle trust,
Hand in hand